North. I made a fake one.
Everyone's childhood crush from the Power Rangers, Amy Jo Johnson, aka Kimberly, said something yesterday that really had the fans talking and arguing and wondering what in the heck is going on with Hasbro, okay? Amy Jo Johnson released a tweet last night expressing her disappointment that the new Power Rangers universe won't feature or acknowledge the original cast of characters. Well, alright, so let's kind of get into what she says. We'll talk about it. I'll give you my opinion, which is my own. It's no one else's. So we'll kind of talk about everything in just a second. But let's see what Amy Jo has to say. Can I just say that I think it's really dumb if the new Power Ranger universe doesn't use or acknowledge the OGs. Just saying. Power Rangers, can I get an amen? Hashtag Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Now listen here, Amy Jo. It's not that they don't want to acknowledge you guys. You guys are the reason why Power Rangers had started, and definitely your JDFs of the world, your ASJs, your Steves, even you tour and you do cons too. You guys are keeping it alive, right? Along with, the newer shows and stuff like that. But tell you the truth, most people know Power Rangers from Mighty Morphin, okay? We know this. The problem is anytime that you do something with the old Power Rangers, unless you're gonna bring those guys back, people are gonna hate it. Anytime that you try to take new characters and redo them, like the 2017 movie tried to do your Mighty Morphin, and it just didn't work. The fans, no matter what you did, people hated on it, and it was not that good of a movie. It was decent. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't necessarily great at the same time. Now, at the end of the day, this film has to be successful. It has to generate money, has to pay the bills, man. And we just don't do it to pay the bills. We do it to break records, right? I don't take breaks. I just break records, like Wheezy F Baby said back in the day. All right, if you like Power Rangers, you have to push the envelope. And now, I'm not saying don't use Mighty Morphin at all, but at first I do believe that it is a good idea to establish what you want to do with Power Rangers and make it good. If you make your own original team of Rangers and it's dope, I love it. Now that you have one or two episodes, or should I say episodes? I mean, if you release one or two movies and they're good, one or two seasons that are good, now you can start breaking it down. We need some original characters. Great example, right? Marvel's Avengers. A lot of these characters, now don't get me wrong, us comic book heads, love our Iron Man, love our Hulk, love our Thor, but they weren't top selling in the 90s by any regard when it comes to comics, when it comes to comic sales, when it comes to toy sales and TV sales. Your Iron Man show got canceled right away. I know that line of toys is worth a decent a bit now because there was only so many toys back then and the show got canceled, correct? In the 90s, Power Rangers was killing it, and Marvel created their own thing. They took characters that were already known, but Captain America was always so dope when I was a kid, and everybody knew who he was in the 90s growing up. Don't get me wrong, but they took the idea of Captain America and turned him into a global phenomenon. I'm not saying you take characters that no one knows, you take the Power Rangers and turn them into the 2022 version of what you want it to be. And that's why Avengers was so dope, because they took characters that would work in today's market, not just characters that they needed to push. Of course, you wanted to put Captain America in there, but there were so many guys that just made sense into the Avengers, where you give them a movie and start building it up. I think over time, you could see all of these different universes combined. And the one part that I love about it is, if the show is successful, we all know that Power Rangers as a universe is a multiverse. So later on down the line, they could use the other universes. That's kind of the trend right now anyways, right? So let me know what you guys think. Let's get into it. Let's talk about it. This is not a knack at the OGs. I love the OGs, but I think you can build on it over time. Like you don't just have to put Mighty Morphin right in the first or second. Maybe the third one, build it up and make something good and then shock the nation. Let me know what you guys think. I love you guys so much. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Peace. Hey guys, thanks for watching this video. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscription button, and also hit that notification bell to stay in the algorithm. Do you guys support the fan club? You want to help us make our next episode and keep this show running? Well, check out our brand new fan club t-shirts. These are on our Square site. Go check that out. Go check us out on all social media platforms. And thank you for rocking with us, guys.